So in today's Vlogmas, let's talk about what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I'm gonna put a full-on disclaimer now. Some of these are gonna be the strangest things ever. One is going to be extremely strange, but I'm gonna put this in here so we can all laugh at our younger selves. Okay? That's what we do. We think back to what the hell we were doing when we were below the age of 10. So let's start off with that, shall we? When I was about 7, 8, 9, something along the lines of that. I don't really know. I was under 10 years old. I was really obsessed with horses. I don't know what my favorite animals changed every couple months. I mean, cats were always, you know, like the #1, but occasionally there would always be like a second one on a list. And it would change quite often, every few months. Went through phases. And so what did I want to be when I grew up? Or what did I prefer to be instead of a human being at a single-digit age? A horse. I wanted to be a horse. It was gonna be like, what was that show, or what was that book series called? Actually, I think they made a show eventually. Animorphs? Was it Animorphs? I can't find one with a horse, but here's a kid turning into like a reptile thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly the life that I wanted to live. I just wanted to be a horse. Obviously that did not work out, but did it? Moving on. Other things I wanted to be in my life, a teacher. I don't think there was anything really specific until I was a sophomore in high school. I think it was it sophomore year or junior year? I think it was junior year, actually. Yeah, that's when I had my teacher that I'm thinking of. I wanted to be an English teacher because I really liked English and I really liked grammar stuff. Thinking back on that now, I'm like, why? I'm not really that great with grammar. I like to think that speaking wise, I am okay with grammar. I mean, sometimes I don't care, but you know, I like to think I'm pretty decent at it. However, when it comes to writing, I'm pretty bad at that. You know, I know how to spell pretty well. I know the difference between the theirs and the yours. But stuff like where to put a comma exactly or a semicolon, stuff like that, that was always difficult for me. Still even difficult now, because in my head, sometimes it sounds better to have a comma in it, but then people wouldn't put a comma there. Makes me very confused. I wanted to be a veterinarian, just because I really like animals. I don't think I could do that now, because I don't think I would be able to handle the possibility of animals dying in my care. Oh, a singer. I can't sing for shit, so that wasn't gonna work out. I remember wanting to be a J-pop idol, right? God, that was hilarious. That's hilarious. I think about that now. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work out too well for obvious reasons. I wanted to be a part of Busted. You know, that trio band Busted, who Emma Blackery got to tour with when they had their reunion tour. I was so envious. That is so awesome. But Busted was like my #1 favorite band for years. But yeah, in general, you know what? I just wanted to be a musician of some sort. A dancer. I still like dancing, which is what I meant to say when I did that ASL facts about me video. I accidentally signed party. I meant dance. I know the two signs. I know the difference. Just my hands didn't want to sign the right one. I did different kinds of dance when I was in middle school, both years. And then, you know, I used to make up my own dances and learn other dances, and I watched dance videos, so that, we could still count that on a bucket list. And then my last one, this is actually one that still sticks forever and has been since I was 8 years old, but an actor. I did a lot of acting. We had to do drama classes when we were in elementary school, middle school I think so as well. Nope, it was voluntary. We got to choose whatever we wanted to do drama in middle school. I did not. In high school, I did. I took theater for 2 years, I think. So that was really cool. I got to be Phoebe from Charmed at one point, and we did Hamlet. And then, you know, just some skits here and there. That was pretty awesome. And then I did one official gig in LA 2 years ago. Don't ask me how that's going. Cut ties with those people because that was terrible. So I don't know what's going on with that. Other than that, let's go with now, shall we? We're in 2017. And you know, acting is still on the list. Dancing, I don't think I would ever want to do that professionally, but I would not mind getting back into it. And you know, stuff like public speaker, like one that actually gets, you know, more gigs. That would be fun. One of the baristas from Starbucks is parked right beside me and is here on her break smoking, and I feel so awkward talking right now with her literally right beside of me. Damn it, but I don't want to move. But yeah, those are the only things that I can think of. Oh no, wait, I wanted to be like some sort of detective. Like, think Harriet the Spy, if you remember when that movie came out a long time ago with Michelle Trachtenberg, is that how you say her last name? But that movie came out. I used to have the book, and yeah, so I just wanted to do like, you know, like the Law and Order stuff. Oh, I remember, I wanted to be a lawyer at one point too. I wanted to be a lot of different things, and a lot of stuff was actually kind of complicated. And then when I got into CSI Miami a couple of years ago, I wanted to do something along the lines of that. So when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? And please tell me at least one of you wanted to be something extremely bizarre that would never actually happen. If you want to follow me on my social media, I have the usernames down below so you can see what they are. And if you use any of them, you can follow me. If you want to send a letter or anything, I have my P.O. Box address up here, Patreon, and last video over there. And I will see you tomorrow.